Right, so you're looking at me there.
I know where I'm looking. No.
This is our Janice Phillips, and I wanted to talk to her, basically, because you become a really good friend. But also as well, you came to my wedding.
I did. I did. And I wore white.
The reason why I wanted to talk to you is because Janice has got an extensive past, and obviously you don't get to hear that when she's on air on television because it's such a quick intro. So I wanted to get a little bit about you because you work with so many people. You've worked with the BBC, you've worked with Google, you've worked with Expedia, you've worked with Apple. I mean, a massive... So how have you got into this?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind journey. When I left school, I went to work for the BBC because I wanted to work in radio. So I wrote a letter to the BBC saying, please let me come and work with you. So they said, oh, come on in, start answering phones on the youth programme, which was great. And I enjoyed that.
Was this in Leicester?
That was in Leicester, BBC Radio Leicester, the first local radio station. Just celebrated 50 years. I'm not 50. But it's just celebrated 50 years. Went to the party, it was great. So I started answering the phones, really enjoyed it, went to do a review on a rock gig, started to do reviews on air, started to co-present, and then I ended up with my own show. And then I crossed over to the morning programme, started taking out the radio car, loved all the technology, so I loved putting together packages and using the desk to go out on the morning show. Was also a programme assistant as well, so I kind of did everything when I was there and I loved it.
Yeah, I love the radio.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to be careful where you put that.
That mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got, honestly, extensive training.
Yes.
It really is, because it is quite dangerous to take out. But I loved it. So how then did you get into technology? Because obviously you've got a lot of technology when you're at the BBC.
Yes.
You can see all the desks and
Yes.
how you run your own show.
Yes.
Because it's not just about talking, is it?
No, that's right. So it's good grounding in that technology, using the desks. Of course, we crossed over from analogue to digital. So in the beginning, when we used to edit things together, like we used to call them packages, so you used to edit people's interviews, add music in and things like that, you would use a razor and you would cut the tape, and then you would roll it along and you'd cut the tape again, you'd listen to it, and then you'd actually stick it together. In the beginning, that's how we did it. We used to cut the tape again,
my God,
and stick it together.
You're joking.
No, that's how we did it.
Because I've only ever been in radio while
with
it's
the
been
digital, yeah. So you can imagine if you got something wrong, you thought, oh no, I really want that piece back. You have to go in the bin and get out all the, and then try and get it all straight so it didn't sound all like, blah, 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 blah. And then you had to be. This is funny.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you had to be careful also that you didn't put it in the wrong way, because then they'd be talking backwards. Oh, we used to have some fun. So, yeah.
So then how have you moved on to working with Apple? Because that's quite a big jump, and a jump in a different area,
yeah,
isn't
it is. Well, it's many years apart. So I did. I got involved in a film making business in Leicester, a non-profit one. And we brought a Leicester Film Festival to Leicester and made it international, so that was all good. So I started to work within television, and then somebody gave me a heads up that they wanted a tech expert here at Idea World, so I came for the interview and I got it, which was great.
How long have you been here now?
9 years. 9 years next year. But it was whilst I was here that I met someone that worked for Microsoft. Then they left Microsoft, went to work for Apple, and they asked me to go and work with them at Apple as one of the UK sales trainers, so I did. And that's where, of course, when the iPad was introduced, we were part of the team that took it around the UK, which was just amazing.
When they first brought the iPad out, they blocked up all the windows before they sent it out.
In the training rooms, yeah. In the training rooms, we had 2 flight cases of iPads each that we had to take around the country. And I wasn't really supposed to show my friends, my family, or anyone. We had to keep it in a room at home and just open them up, and the gold shines out.
Well, it is. It's like that, isn't it? When it's a first product coming from such a big company,
it's incredible. So that was really good to be part of that. So I worked for Apple for about 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I went down to Google offices. Now that's interesting down there. It's amazing. It's on all different floors. And I don't know if you've seen any of the movies that feature the Google headquarters in the United States, where people are going around on fun bikes and they've got hats. Well, it really is like that. But it's mad. There's lots of creative space there.
Right.
But the thing that I love the most were the restaurants, because they've got different restaurants on different floors. I mean, proper restaurants, sushi floor, different fish. You come in and there's somebody that talks you around all the different fish that you can have.
Ideal World.
It's a bit like the hub upstairs, you know.
Actually, the hub is
great.
really good. I got fish cakes the day before yesterday with
Have you seen a doctor for that, love?
and
Take a
peas.
tablet.
It were really good.
Fish cake and peas.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have that
Oh,
today.
no, they haven't got it on today. I don't know what they've got on today. I'm on the mushroom soup. It's a bit boring. Got me Sainsbury's mushroom soup.
Is that what you were having
today
this
for 50p.
morning?
No.
What did you have this morning?
No, mushroom on set. But I'm going on to do the Tefal. Why are you saying that?
Well, you had something this morning that you were drinking that looked like mushroom soup.
Oh no, that was my protein shake.
Oh, right.
That's what is it? Salted caramel.
Salted caramel, healthy protein shake.
Yeah. It's the way it gets my sweet tooth, you see. Yeah, still got a fat bum though. Anyway, I just wanted to know a little bit more about you because I just find it really interesting because every single one of you as guests.
Yes.
You know, when you get talking to you, you've got such a great past.
In heritage. I mean, I've got my own website, takeiteasy.co, that I started up to help people because I believe that there is no such thing as a stupid question, and people are afraid of technology.
So how do we get hold of you then?
Ideal World. Sorry, Ideal World on TV. That's the Ideal World website. No, it is.
Get out of Ideal World.
Wow! Takeiteasy.co. That's the website, so you can go on there. You can join in.
Take
it easy, as in TECH.
Yep.
It easy. Do
And
you like what I did there?
Yeah, and so that's yours on what about Twitter and Facebook?
At Janice Phillips' Twitter and Janice Phillips' Facebook. So come one, come all. I don't have separate accounts. I'm just like, come on.
I'm going to sign off now because there's something I want her to help me with on Facebook. So see you later.
Bye.
This is the fabulous Janice Phillips.